Hello everyone, welcome back to Parasite Eve II. Where did we leave off? We just got here. Okay. There's something I want to mention. I had some video corruption issue from earlier, and I had to replay through the game again. The only difference is that she has 50 more Hydra rounds from being rewarded in that first level of the shooting range, and I accidentally a recovery too. But that's okay. Everything's fine. Everything should be running normally, and it should be an overall normal run. I mean, one item and 50 Hydra rounds is not going to be a big deal. This is our first encounter with a desert chaser. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot at it, then run. We want to get out of the way of its charge. Now, the best way to kill him is to line yourself up to a wall, and when he charges, run away from the wall, and he will run into it and fall down, and shooting him while he's on the ground is his weak point. We have 50 Hydra rounds. I suppose if I wanted to make this a complete legit run, I could just have gotten rid of those 50 Hydra rounds. Actually, I don't think it'll really matter. Let's go ahead and discard them. There. Now, about the recovery 2 issue, I can't really help, but there's nothing in this room, by the way. Room 2. No one's home. Okay, there's some strangers in here. Let's move over here. Please critical hit. Please critical hit. Please critical hit. Please critical hit. Oh god. Oh. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted a critical hit, knock him down. God. No. That was getting a little hectic. But anyway, we are good. An old portrait. Wyatt Arp, 1848-1929. A Wild West sheriff fought at the OK Corral. In the previous room we were just in, there was another picture of Doc Holliday. Doc Holliday and Wyatt Arp are going to be important later. Much later, but still. Keep them in mind. Wait a second. Examine this twice to get a penicillin. If that is your thing, which is not my thing, so I'm going to discard it. There we go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Examine this twice to get a recovery 1. Nom. I assure you, the other 2 doors, there's one, you can look, there's 2 other doors, I assure you they are locked. You can go through this fence. Going up here, there's no point as of right now. There's no enemies up there, and all the doors up there are currently locked, as well as this one. This door's locked. If you examine this, you can get a buckshot. I'm not going to keep it, I'm just going to show it to you. This is this standardized shotgun shell. I do not have a shotgun as of right now, so I'll discard it. Plus you'll get it for free later if you kept the black key card. Or if you picked it up, rather, because you can't really get rid of it once you have it. This door's locked. Over here is the loo. The Louie Loo. There's a lady here. Hey, you need to be rescued? You know what? I think I'm done with this rescuing business. This shit's nasty. So quickly get behind it, shoot it in the back, quickly get it behind it again, and lay it on the floor. Okay, here we go. Something's written in faint red ink. Solve my riddle before you go. How many phones in dry-filled streets? Then proceed, go down below, to sunless molehills where red blood sleeps. That is important. Now you can go in here. This is the only other way you can go. And I just remembered something. There is a fight coming up that only requires a baton. Those are nice to have. All you have to do is examine this well. Oh my god, there's bits! Get the bits! The fucking bits, we get the bits! With so many bits! Get the bits out of here! They didn't even touch me. Fucking epic! We're doing great. This keychain is a combat light. It's a disposable self-defense weapon that blinds enemies in front of you. Now, the point of it is, I suppose if you really wanted to use it, you can use it to scatter the bats. If you examine this box twice, you'll get a recovery 1. But it could, excuse me, you can also kill moths in one hit. Oh, if you examine this twice, you actually get like some weird ass roar. We'll find out what that is later, a little bit later. Then this door. It was like Douglas's scrapyard, no trespassing, but it's not locked. Okay. Here's what happens. This door's locked, you can't open it. What was that noise? Is someone on the other side? Or something? The circuit breaker is down. Raise it. The breaker is on. It's too dark to see in. Nothing's moving in there. It's too dark. There's a window over there. How is it that dark? Oh. Yeah, that circuit breaker activates this thing. No, we don't want to examine that. Press up. You can press start to skip it, because all it is a car moving on the doohickey. You want to make it go down for a specific reason. To make it go down actually gives you access to the trunk, which gives you the best shotgun shell in the game. It's called R-Slug. I'm actually going to keep it, regardless of the fact that if I use it or not. It's a piercing shot, 12 gauge shotgun, which is a solid shot, powerful shot with good accuracy. It is indeed the best shotgun shell. There are 3 shotgun shells. There's Buckshot, there is Firefly, and there is R-Slug. Firefly is the weakest, but its strength is that it sets enemies on fire. There are specific enemies that are son of a bitch. There are specific enemies that are weak against it, such as stalkers, and I'll tell you what those are momentarily. Actually, when we get to them, which won't be until a little bit later in the game. A metal shutter. It's locked. This is what I meant to do. You have to turn a car in order to do that, or else you won't have access. Now turn the car and make it go down. You don't have to make it go down, but some people will have OCD and they will fucking let me have it in the comment section below. What's this button? Press it. Yay, shutter seems unlocked. Ooh, it's a truck. Oh shit! Hey, can't me and a truck be alone? Who's there? What are you doing in my garage? Don't shoot. FBI. Did she just blink? Did I just blink? Oh my god, dude, she blinked. What the fuck, dude? I just blinked. I'm not used to that. Like, I don't know. This game was made after Final Fantasy VII, and they blinked a little bit in Final Fantasy VII, but I think Aya's like the only one who blinks. I mean, I'm using the GPU that makes her model looks more, I don't want to say high definition, but it looks like an actual model. The fuck is that? Hold on. I just heard some weird noises. But anyway. God, that sucks. But yeah, she blinked. I was not expecting that. Oh, she blinked again! Wow, that's cool. Like, usually she doesn't blink. But I guess during these circumstances she does blink. It's weird. Anyway, this guy's name is Gary Douglas. He's the owner of the scrapyard. He's the proprietor of the motel. And he's gonna be your best friend for a while. He's your average, everyday, Western guy. He's got a shotgun and a peg leg. And, as you can probably read, he's got to do his rounds. So he's gonna be gone for a little bit after we take off. But just talking to him makes 3 rooms flip out. Actually, more than that, if I recall. I think we're about to fight some more desert chasers. I know you fight scorpions, but you probably don't fight them until a little bit later. At least that's what I recall. Okay, I lied. Just kidding. Everything, okay. Game makes a liar out of me. When is that a new thing? Oh god. Okay, the cool thing about scorpions is that... oh crap. Is that if you get your keep your distance from them, and if you don't mess with them, they'll actually go into a passive state where their tails will go down. So as you can see, their tails are down. But if you get close to them, they will go into active mode and will come after you. Or if you shoot at them. But they won't mess with you as long as they're, you know, just in their passive mode where their tail is close to their body. Also, as I said earlier, they have like they ooze out this venom whenever they die. You don't want to step in that or you'll get poisoned. Unless you're wearing that armor that protects against poison, which is, you know, good to have. This room is red hot, but the battle doesn't activate until you go in the bathroom. What the shit? There are babies in here! Look at the babies! Alright, we're about to do something that's a little, controversial. About to go in there and take an M93R. Those things fucking exploded! I knew that was going to happen, but I did that for dramatic effect. Anyway, Flare and Inflicts Darkness. This is probably one of the most useful self-defense weapons. I'm actually going to keep it, because it's so useful. They're useful against bats, and they're also useful against some other things, but that I can't bring up in my mind as of right now. A portrait of a well-dressed man, Doc Holliday, 1851 and 1887. A gambler, he fought beside Wyatt Earp at the OK Corral. There was a shootout there, if you know your Western history. Well, not West. Was it Western? Fuck. It had something to do with over there. It had something to do with history, which is not a skill that. Oh god. I knew how to fight these things eventually. Yeah, you can use pyrokinesis to knock enemies down. Oh no, come on, just charge and hit the wall. Thank you. Die. Reloading. Bah. One on the wall. You brick. Yeah, I called you a brick. Now you're a dead brick. See what I did there? You did! I have no idea what the hell I'm saying. Alright, now we go up here. The key we got from Douglas goes into one of the rooms up here. Actually, it's the one right there that you saw. Shit. Whoa, there's a guy behind me. Lee. Shit, reloading. Trying to keep behind them. Try to bite me! Piece of shit! Oh god.